I'm introducing two people that had a car land on top of them, and I can't hug you because I don't know what I did. I have no idea. This is crazy that I'm in pain and you're fine. This happened how long ago?
It was October 20th.
So very, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Crazy. Not even. All right, so 4 in the morning?
Yeah, a little after 4. I think it was exactly 4:08. We actually had a clock that stopped right on that time that we found on the ground.
All right, so you're sound asleep, I assume. And what happens?
Well, from my perspective, I heard the house shake. You know, I felt it. I heard a lot of noise, and then just a big thud right on top of me. And my first reaction was, oh my gosh, there was an earthquake and the roof fell on top of us.
Because you're in Nevada, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, and do we have a picture just so we see what we're talking about yet? All right. So that's your bed. And
that was after the car was lifted up.
After it was lifted up.
Yes.
Okay.
So it was farther down a little bit.
So
it had been further down.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long were you pinned under there?
42 minutes.
42 minutes.
That
they had
must
to
have
get, yeah, the debris. There's a lot of debris in there, like, because it came through the office and our bedroom, which we have. It's a pretty small house, and that's where all our stuff is, basically. So they had to have like a team come in and get all the debris out first, and kind of get to the car.
And plus, it was balanced in a way that if they moved something, they thought it was going to collapse on you because you were okay.
The front part of the car was actually right here, and the headboard is right here. And so my head was any more forward, and it would have crushed my face.
Yeah.
And also, weren't you being burned by the muffler or something like that?
Yeah, I have a second-degree burn that goes from just the back of my knee.
So you're just laying there being burned. And were you?
I have a little burn right there. It's kind of weak compared to hers.
Yeah,
but.
right. And so the worst part about I mean, you know, there's lots of bad parts, but this was done on purpose. This guy was heading for his ex-girlfriend's house and got the wrong house.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was trying to get his ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend.
Yeah.
And so you were calling for him saying, are you okay?
Yeah, we were more worried about
whoever
if someone was, you know, unconscious or dead. And as soon as, like, where's that guy? They're like, he took off. Your
He's
neighbor
already
tackled
in
him. Like,
custody.
what?
That's what
So they
told
grabbed
us.
him. Someone saw him running.
Our neighbor actually tackled him down.
I like that guy.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Now, you know, you always hear, especially in California, if there's an emergency, you should have clothes by the bed. You should, you know, be dressed. Were you sleeping with clothes on? Were you naked?
You know, I had underwear on and a tank top. And as soon as I got out of that, too, I put on, like, my new sweatshirt, and I had no idea I was covered, like, head to toe in the fluids and stuff.
Were you sleeping with clothes on?
Yes, I actually remember when the firefighter started pulling me out of the car, I remember thinking, oh my gosh, what am I wearing? Because there's so many firefighters in there. I had on underwear and a tank top, so thank goodness, but it was still kind of like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I know,
look at me.
because that's just, you know, you don't expect to, you know, have firemen in your house trying to pull a car off of you, so. All right, and I know that the house, you had just moved into it, right?
Yeah, in August, first week of August, so.
I was just ready for a barbecue, too.
Oh, no.
Ready to have the Halloween thing, because it's an old house. So you're
Right.
like,
Yeah,
it's
we had our
pretty
pumpkins ready to carve.
So you
and
lost a
everything.
lot of stuff. I know that. I know that so what IKEA has a large selection of well-designed products for your home at a low price. They heard about what happened. They want to give you a $5,000 gift card.
Oh, my God. That's so awesome.
I know you play guitar, and I know you lost your guitars, and that's a bummer. And so Gibson is going to give you this Les Paul guitar worth $2,000.
Oh,
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Oh, my gosh.
Holy. That's crazy.
I'm glad y'all are okay. That's and good for your neighbor for thinking I don't need to get involved and just, you know, he just
Going after him.
Yeah,
I think he was in his underwear, too.
Yeah.
I think so.
Your neighbor
I think so.
was?
I think he was.
Yes.
What a night
Barefoot,
that
too,
was
yeah.
in that neighborhood.